We're recording.
What's going on, dude?
Nothing, dude. Grant and I were just talking about our weekends.
Nice.
Talking about the weekends.
I had a wild one. I'm hurting.
I feel like the last 18 podcasts we've done, you've been like, oh, dude, I'm so hungover. I'll never learn my lesson.
I'm hurting, man.
I keep doing karaoke, man.
Dude, I'm addicted to karaoke. I love it.
That place looks so fucking janky, dude.
Dude, it's so sick. You get to rent a room.
You rent your own room to do karaoke?
Yeah, it's like this spot. There's like all these rooms, and you do karaoke in the room. You jam like 15.
Can anybody just come in the room?
It's supposed to be like designated for groups, you know? So you roll up with a group, and then you guys rock the karaoke in the room.
The karaoke experience.
Yeah. It was pretty
Have you ever
sick.
thought about doing it in the car?
That sounds awesome. They should have a late night host or somebody do something like that.
I got good news for you. They do.
That sounds like something I would be really into.
It's called the Stephen Colbert Report. Fuck. I'm so dumb.
But they should. That's what InfoWars should pivot now that Alex Jones is just getting fucked on.
Yeah, what's going on with him? Are they going to shoot him?
They do car karaoke with Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on. Sing something fucking cool. Sing something hard.
Yeah, and he rolls around with like Katy Perry and they sing songs.
The globalist. I'm here with globalist Katy Perry.
She's going to sing. She's going to lip sync one of her songs.
Okay, let's fucking start the fucking show.
Do you think that's his real voice? Alex Jones?
I don't even care anymore, bruh.
It is a sweet, sick-ass voice, though.
It's a sick-ass voice, brother. Welcome to the We Cool podcast.
It is a sick voice. I wish I sounded even a little bit like that. I'd have so much more confidence.
You already have enough confidence, I think.
I don't have nearly enough confidence.
Hey,
We need
brother.
to get your confidence up.
I got to get my confidence game up.
We're going to get your confidence up this episode, Ryan.
Did I ever tell you guys about that? Remember how I used to smoke weed all the time, and now I don't really. I get scared when I smoke it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a while where like I was like really struggling with self-confidence, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on, man? Like things are going well. Why do I feel like this?" And then I stopped smoking weed for a week, and I was like, "Oh wow, I don't feel like that at all anymore." It's just crazy how if you're constantly smoking weed, you're like, "Yeah, I kind of suck."
Yeah.
Took the panic out.
Yeah.
I stopped smoking weed during the day for that reason.
Yeah.
It would just fuck my day up. I gotta wait until I'm home.
Yeah, and then you smoke weed and just have the worst nightmares anyone's ever had. Like,
But I like that.
dude. You know you don't dream if you smoke before bed? You're not supposed to do that.
I thought it was just that you don't remember your dreams.
No, your brain can't dream.
Oh.
Same with drinking.
I don't know about that.
Shouldn't drink or smoke weed before bed. Yeah, that's why
I remember all my dreams last night, and I drank last night.
No, you don't.
Okay.
I've been
Fuck, sorry. Never mind
a week booze free.
Nice, dude.
Feeling pretty good. Except today I'm fucking pissed off. I'm in a bad mood today.
Wait, real quick.
That's
I want to
sucks,
talk. I want to talk about that.
I'm in an okay mood. It's just my older brother was in town with all my friends.
Was Kyra in that video? I thought.
Yeah,
I thought I
Kyra,
saw
and then
her.
it was my little brother's like birthday, so they all came out. So I went out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and that's 3 days. 3 days. That's tough.
That's a little bender.
That's a little bender. So I think we're in for a nice little break.
How come when you're hammered and you have a dream, the dream isn't something that I would come up with when I'm drunk? You know, like it's still a pretty normal dream. You ever notice that?
Yeah, I do. I actually had very normal dreams. Like it was just pretty run.
Here's what I think it is. I think it takes longer for you to enter like dream sleep when you're inebriated or intoxicated.
Yeah, like
And so that's why you're still having
I only
normal
remember the
dreams.
back half of the dream.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I only remember my dreams like just in the morning, and then
Right.
Yeah,
I
they go
don't-
away right
yeah,
away.
I don't remember.
I think that's pretty normal.
Yeah, I did.
Dude, I was having one Yeah, sorry.
Well, I used to keep a dream journal, and one of the things was if you keep the journal, then you'll start.
I used to keep a dream journal.
It's the pathway to lucid
I'm
dreaming,
not making
brother.
fun of you guys this episode.
Why do you want to?
I don't have the confidence to talk
Yeah,
shit.
I got nothing.
Why do you
either.
want to lucid dream? What do you
I
want to do that
dude.
for?
This was probably out of
was
7 years ago.
Was this
or
when you were
something.
in your EDM phase? When you were a little DJ?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was taking a lot of
Dude,
drugs.
I might start a dream journal now.
It's pretty cool actually because
We should compare notes. We should talk about talk about the dreams.
the more we're opening this podcast with the most boring, like annoying topic ever.
Let's talk about what we dreamed.
I don't care, man.
I had a dream that Tommy was mean to me, and
No.
now I'm mad at him.
Hold on though. If you
Did you
start
really?
a dream journal, you will start remembering more dreams. It's like a muscle memory thing. So you start
Yeah,
it
it's
and
like
you
going
just,
to the gym.
yeah, you write down anything. Well, I wouldn't know anything about that, but you start
the
writing
dream
down anything you
brain.
can remember, and then the more you write down day after day.
But what's the point? Big whoop. Oh, you can remember your fucking dreams. That doesn't
Well,
do anything for
because
you.
no, it,
Big whoop.
it does
Fuck
make it.
you.
Supposedly, it's the first step you take towards training yourself to be able to lucid dream.
Yeah, but then what does that do? Now
You can
just
fly and shit. And,
in your
Yeah,
dream,
I've-
and it
I've
does, and then
lucid
you wake
dreamed-
up and you go, "Oh yeah, I'm still me. This sucks. My
Here's-
life
here's
still
the move.
sucks."
I've lucid dreamed like 2 times, and everybody knows this is the move. Lucid dream. When you're lucid dreaming, you go, "Oh my god, I'm dreaming." Immediately get some pussy in the
Yeah.
dream. Immediately have a little bit of sexual intercourse. Second, fly. Is that what you guys do too?
I
Yeah,
wake
dude.
up every time I've been like, "Wait, I'm dreaming." I
Nice.
wake up immediately, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then I'm just confused.
Yeah.
You ever have that where you have the false wake up?
Yeah.
That sucks. I don't like those. You're having a bad dream, then you wake up into another dream.
I've never done that.
It's like, be honest. Is someone doing Inception on me? Be honest. If y'all are doing Inception, y'all got to tell me.
You would never know. That's the thing. That's the whole thing about
Where's
Inception.
Leo at? Where is he?
Where he at?
Where's the Asian guy? Who else is in that movie? Leonardo, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Asian guy,
Juno.
and Juno.
Yeah, Juno's in it.
Michael Cera. What if he's in that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he'd be good in that.
Dude, what what about they remake Inception, but Michael Cera's like the leading man?
yeah.
He's Leonardo
They should
DiCaprio.
remake all movies
With Michael Cera as the
They
lead
should
man.
remake Top Gun
I was
with
just gonna
Michael
say Top
Cera.
Gun.
They should remake all of Tom Cruise's movies and
Yeah.
replace
It would be-
Tom
dude,
Cruise with Michael Cera.
If I had
That'd
$1
be cool.
billion, I would buy the rights to some of those movies and
Yeah.
and have Michael
Eyes
Cera
Wide
just
Shut. Or Michael
shot
Cera,
for,
and he's just
shot
kinda
for
like,
shot remake.
What's going on in this party, man? This is weird.
Terminator. He's the Terminator.
Yeah.
Michael Cera.
Hell yeah.
He's like, I'll be back.
Yeah. It's like maybe I'll probably be back.
He's like, yeah, I'll be back really quick. That's my Michael Cera impression. It's my voice.
It's kind of a hard one to do. Yeah, it's basically he's not a really impersonable guy.
No, he's unique. He's one of a kind.
I had a neighbor whose first name was Sarah growing up.
Mm-hmm.
She was a girl.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, that's good.
That's what I would say if I met him. Oh, Sarah.
Oh, hey, that's weird.
Michael Sarah. Oh, I had she spelled it different. She was a girl. She's a little girl.
A little tiny girl.
So it's tell me about your weekends, guys.
Don't do it.
Don't tell him shit.
Don't fucking tell him.
I
Tommy's the
ain't
cops,
saying
dude.
shit, dude. Oh, dude, hold on. Before we get into our weekends, let's hear about Tommy's running with the police last weekend.
yeah.
That you
Oh,
teased,
yeah, what
dude.
the
Can
fuck?
you-
I got a ticket.
you got a ticket?
Yeah,
I
dude,
got pulled over last night.
Yeah.
We can talk about that too.
Turns out
Go.
it's illegal to impersonate a police officer.
Yeah, dude,
believe this?
I'm fucking leaving the train. I'm on a 5-block walk to my show. I crack a bud. So I'm leaving my apartment. And I open up the fridge and I see there's a Bud Light, and I go, "That's awesome! I can't wait to have this beer on the walk to my show."
Looks like it's
And
my lucky day.
Yeah, I go, "This is great. I'm gonna have an."
I love this.
Seriously,
Things are
I go.
finally
I'm
starting to turn around.
Yeah.
Dude, I see one Bud Light in the fridge, and
You
I
know
go,
what?
"This is fantastic."
You know what? The rest of my life might literally be in shambles, but I've got
Yeah.
this one can of beer.
This changes everything.
That's gonna change my
literally-
life.
Yeah. It changed everything for my night. As soon as I didn't know I had a Bud Light in the fridge. I see it and I go, "Holy shit! I go, are you fucking kidding me?
It must.
No.
I'm the luckiest man
Because
on
I
the
love
planet.
that. I love that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I go in my head, well, fuck me.
This is awesome.
Well, fuck my ass. I'm in love.
Mm-hmm.
So I get off the train. So I put it in my jacket pocket. I don't drink it on the train because I want to drink it outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have a very specific intention.
You have a very
for this.
specific pathology with this.
Yeah, and I've put a lot of thought in this beer that I'm gonna have.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm walking up the subway stairs, crack it, take one sip. Oh my god!
Ooh, that's
Hitting
the
the
stuff. Now that's the
hitting the
stuff I
spot.
like.
One sip of that sweet beer, and I'm feeling like things are gonna be all right.
Yep.
4 cops immediately. Hey,
Pull their guns.
hey,
Get on the fucking ground.
hey! I go, shit. I go, fuck.
They're not
They
gonna
go,
let me
4
drink the
cops
rest of
around
this.
me. 4 cops around me, and they go, hey, you know why we're pulling you over? You know why we're stopping you? I go, yeah, I'm having a beer. I go, that's not allowed. And then immediately one of the cops starts laughing really hard because I'm like, yeah, I'm having a beer. And I go, that sort of thing's not cool. That sort of thing does not fly. And then I'm right by a trash can. I go, I'll toss it. I'll throw it away. And then the cop goes, you don't have to do that. And I go, I think you're supposed to tell me I have to do that. And so I'm really making 2 of the cops laugh. One of the cops not feeling me at all.
Sure.
He's just like, but I'm getting 2 of the guys pretty good. So anyways, they're like, all right, we gotta let's see your ID. We gotta check it for warrants, you know? And I'm like, all right. And then they're running it through their phones, but they can't get any reception because we're still in the subway. And the guy goes, sorry for being slow, getting pretty bad reception. And I go, you want to use my phone, man? Yeah, and I'm getting them good. And I'm like, I might just not get a ticket because I'm being pretty whimsical. Also, I was going to a show and I was like maybe going to get up, but like maybe not because my buddy was hosting. And I've been doing this thing where I've been going to my buddies' shows where they're hosting. And I go, hey man, if you don't put me up, I'm gonna like shoot up the place. And then they're like, all right, they're like, Jesus Christ, Tommy. And I'll be like, hey, you're gonna really want to put me up. I'm going through a breakup, and I kind of really need to do comedy right now. Mm-hmm. So that's good for comedians who listen to this. Don't do the whole like, hey, put me up. I don't care. Don't try to be nice about demand that your friends put you up, and that's how
everybody
you
loves
get things
that.
done.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody loves that. Well, I don't know if I'm getting up, so I'm like, I gotta get some jokes out with those police officers.
Yeah.
You know, that's
There's
kinda
a
like
crowd
my-
right here.
4 of them too, and I'm hitting with half.
Yeah.
And that's pretty. Those are good numbers, you know. So then they go. They're not the warrants thing. It's not running on the phone, and they're like, do you have any warrants or anything? And I go, yeah, I got so many warrants. No, I'm just kidding. And then the guy goes, okay, well now I gotta like. So then there's a police
Dude,
station.
you do not
in
know
the,
when to stop.
Yeah,
bro.
dude,
You
just
don't
say,
know when to
no,
stop.
dude. Do I look like I have any warrants? No.
No, I got tons of warrants. Just kidding around, man. And then the guy goes, okay, man, I'm gonna run it. And I
It's
go, "All
illegal
right."
for me to let you go now.
And then I go, well, all right, man, but I gotta be somewhere and you're making me late. And I go, this is really stinking up my night.
You're still drinking your beer at this point?
Yeah, I still have it in my hand. Also, I was like making the cops laugh, and then like the most beautiful girl walks by, looks at me, and smiles at me, and I was like, I will marry you right now, lady. You know, but I'll never see you again. So that's fine.
Yeah.
So then they run it, and then the guy goes, all right, well, I'm giving you a ticket. It was $50. And he gave it to me, and then I was like, I threw away my beer too, and I was like, look, I'll toss the beer. I tossed the beer, and he goes, you didn't have to do that, man. You could have had that outside. And I was like, I don't think you're supposed to be telling me that right now, man. Like,
Wait,
you know,
so you can drink it on the sidewalk, just not in the subway?
I don't know. He was really pro me having the beer, but also
Did you grab it out of the trash? And you're like, all right, fuck yeah.
No, I didn't have a beer on my walk.
Oh, damn.
And I was on my walk to the lane, and I was like, this sucks.
I should have
Everything's
a beer
bad now.
So wait, yeah, can you have it on the sidewalk?
Yeah, I don't know. I do that shit. I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed. I don't know what the laws are. I just do whatever I want, and then when the cops go stop, I go, "What the fuck, dude?"
I go, well, time to do some bits.
Yeah.
It's
I go, don't you know I'm a white guy? Come on, man. What are you?
Quite unfortunate that you threw it away, because then you'd still be able to justify it and just be like, well, that was just a $50 Bud Light.
Yeah.
But now you just got the debt. Now you're carrying the debt.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
it was a $50 sip of beer.
I thought it would be funny too if somebody caught you on camera and it's like, this comedian performs exclusively for police. It's like some ACAB TikTok that's canceling Tommy for just crushing with 4 police in the subway.
2. He's only crushing with 2.
Oh yeah.
I know. I always see those videos where people go like, they don't like. You know what? If the cops are pulling me over, yeah, I'll do a little riffing.
Yeah, it's my job.
Yeah. You're just a comedian at heart, man. You can't.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get out of it too. I thought I was gonna charge and I showed him my titties too. I was like, "Is this what you want to see? Some of this?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "I'm horny right now, but you got to put those."
I don't think any of that happened.
No, I didn't show him I didn't show him my boobs, but
let's be honest. You got to be honest with the listeners.
Huh?
Got to be honest.
Okay, I'll
with
be
the
honest.
listeners.
But it would be funny to get pulled over by the police as a guy and kind of be like lower your cropped.
Yeah.
Like lower your t-shirt a little bit and be like, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, we should maybe cut that part.
That's a lot.
You can't. That would be 7 minutes.
No, just that last part. Just the last part. Just at 21 minutes.
I got
timestamp.
I got a pulled over last night on my way home from Brainerd. I was doing a gig up there, and nothing. Just gave me a warning. It was.
That's good.
Just all right with me.
Were you speeding?
Yeah. I was doing 77 and a 65. Not too bad, right?
You can kind of do that. 72 is what you got to cut it off at.
I thought it was like 10. You could go like 10
5 to
over.
7. 5 to 7, you won't get pulled over.
Okay, yeah.
But if you're going 10, you might get pulled over. Usually, you'll get off with a
God, it's such a bad feeling getting pulled over, and it's crazy too because I don't drink and drive, but I definitely normally have like 1 or 2 beers at like every gig, I haven't been drinking this week, so I was just completely sober. No, like there's been so many times I've been driving home from a fucking gig, speeding with like 2 or 3 beers under my belt, and it's like.
You're not going to go to jail for 2 or 3.
No, I know, but still, it's just like it's terrifying because then if they ask you when you're drinking, it's like
I know someone who got locked up for 20 years
for 1 Bud Light on the subway.
1 Bud Light.
Yeah, no, it was
1 Bud Light to ruin.
But it was I was with Greg Coleman, black man, and I basically saved his life by driving and dealing with the police.
That's how you're an ally.
Yep. Yeah, he said I earned another road gig with him for dealing with the police. So shouts out. It is
shout out to Greg. We got to have him on, man.
Yeah, it's a much more loaded feeling when you're in the black in the car with a black person.
What are you saying, Grant?
No, it's because the police have a different context, obviously.
I know exactly what Grant's saying. I think this makes complete. Given the history of this country,
Listen,
I don't think this is a controversial thing that you're saying. I think what you said was very controversial.
What did I say?
I think Grant is just recognizing racism in America, which is that's fine.
Yeah. No, it was.
I fucking
great.
hate it when you guys team up on me.
You can't say you want to. You can't say you want to. All right,
we'll leave it.
And we're going to cut that part, too. It's at 21 minutes. If you don't cut that part, I will quit the podcast and throw all of the stuff into the garbage.
Just run the soundboard through your garbage disposal.
Yep. No, I'm going to throw it in the chute.
When Ryan's talking, I'm like, oh, we got to cut him off before we edit the entire podcast out.
Mm-hmm.
No, we've been getting a little bit spicy, so let's see. We should be. Maybe we should be like a podcast for kids. We should be family friendly podcast.
Mm-hmm. Podcast for kids. We're touching on dude, I don't think did I tell you about my like Mark Maron sketch I wanted to make?
I don't think so.
Oh, I ran into Mark Maron this weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he was oh man, my chair's fucking breaking. Sorry if that's making no. It's just an old chair. It's falling apart. I might have to
find a new chair in the dumpster.
I might have to. I found it on the street,
Yeah.
you know, and
You're gonna have to ask Dana to buy you a new chair.
Dana, please, babe. Can I still call you babe?
Please, ex-babe.
Can we still have sex? No? Okay, I'm going to ask in an hour. I'm going to check back in. No, you're not supposed to do that.
What is it about a breakup, by the way, that makes you want to have sex with?
Oh, it's great. Well, I mean,
so
it's fun to have a little bit of sex when you're not supposed to have sex.
Because when you're in a relationship,
it's fun to be a little naughty.
You're in a
I encourage
relationship.
all men out there listening, go have sex when you're not supposed to have sex.
Oh, Jesus.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Sex is canceled. No one have any sex. No sex for anybody the rest of the year. But yeah, I was meeting up with I split up from the group for a bit. Because we've been rolling deep. We've been rolling like 12, like a 12-person group, and so it's just like
with your brother.
Yeah, brothers, all of his friends, and funniest group of people to hang out with. Just those guys rock. But yeah, so then I split up with like another group, and then I meet up with some other buddies, and it's like 1 a.m. We're outside this bar on like Saturday, and Mark Maron's just like talking to my friend and telling him about all the things he's doing that week. And my buddy like knows Mark Maron, but he's not like a fan, really. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he's just like, "Are you Mark Maron?" And the guy's like, "Oh yeah, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm in town." And he's like,
"Hey, Tommy."
He's like just being Maron on the street. So then I meet up with him, and I'm like, "Wait, who's this guy?" And I'm like, and then my buddy Emmett's just like, "Dude, check it out, it's Mark Maron." And I go, "What's up, Mark? Hey, I'm a big fan." He goes, "Wait, you a comic?" And I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Yeah, okay, cool. Break a leg out there, man. You'll be great." And I'm like, "Great, thanks, man." He's like, "All right, guys, I gotta go. I got a lot of things." And it's like 1 a.m. He's just drinking water.
Yeah, he's sober, right?
He's been a sober guy for like 80 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and then he just like ducks into a restaurant, and I just see him, and he's having like a meal at like 1 a.m. And I'm like, this is the coolest man I've ever seen in my entire life.
Does he still smoke? He's a smoker, right?
I don't think. No, he's not a smoker either. He's just
hanging out. He's not smoking.
He's a multimillionaire, but with like homeless guy energy. Mm-hmm. You know, he's just kind of like a wanderer. I feel.
He's also got like, dude, he's a silver fox, man. Just like
dude, he's cool a good-looking guy.
Good head
dude,
of hair.
I love Maron so much.
He does seem just like fucking cool. Right?
He was so cool for like 10 seconds. He's like, "Yeah, you guys are awesome. All right, see you around." And you're just like, "All right, Mark, peace."
You're like, "What are you doing tonight?" "Yeah, I'm just going around being Mark Maron, man."
Yeah, he's like, "I got an
I'm
HBO
just giving people Maron experiences."
Oh, his band is in. That's what it was. His band's in town. He's in a band. And they're doing some shows in New York.
Dude, Mark Maron is like your dad if everything went right for him.
Oh, yeah. I think that's why I like him so much. He's exactly like my dad. He's just, an old, annoying guy who's, just likes rock music a lot.
Now that I think about it, I feel like a lot of things went bad for Mark Maron, too. So, didn't he? Yeah. He had like a pretty fucked up existence in the 90s, right? He was like a big cokehead.
Yeah, he was a wild boy. He was for sure a crazy ass white boy.
Yeah,
that's who Machine Gun Kelly wrote that song about.
Yeah, about Mark Maron.
Steve-O, the song Steve-O's about Mark Maron.
The song Steve-O was originally. All right, but so I don't think I'll be able to get this done. But we were talking about kids podcast. So I'm sorry to kind of all over the place. But so I don't think I'll ever get this sketch made. But Gotham Comedy Club, they have these like comedy classes for children. And they teach comedy to like 9-year-olds.
Yeah, those are important.
And they posted on their on the Gotham Comedy like Instagram page. They post up clips, and it's like an 11-year-old being it's like an 11-year-old who like kind of has like good stand-up cadence. He's like, "Teachers always giving away math homework." It's like, "Hey, how about we dial it back a little bit, huh?" And they're like kind of nice with it, but they're like talking about like just like 11-year-old things. It's really funny, and I emailed them to be like, "Hey, any kids in your like comedy class, would they be interested in like acting in a sketch? I'd pay, the parents or." I had a good it was like a well-written email, but I was like, I'll pay the actors and stuff like that, and you know, it only take like an hour of your time, but I want to make like a sketch called like What the Fudge, and I'm like Mark Maron, and I'm like grilling like 11-year-olds about like stand-up comedy, you know. I'm like, so when you talk about math, I'm like, what do you mean by that? Like, you know, is that real? Did that really happen? Because I respect what you do, but I don't get what you do, because I know what I do. I do my thing, and I'm for a certain amount of I'm for, you know, these people. But so like, what do you do, man? You know, and then like having those kids like just kind of respond as is, you know?
Do you think
like, and I know I got my shit. I'm going through a divorce. I know I was a dick to you in the green room that one day, you know, and that's on me, you know, and I can own up to that.
Do you think kids would understand that reference at all, or would they just be like...
No, I just think it would be funny to see them respond in real time to me being like mean.
Yeah, they don't need to understand.
No, they don't. They don't.
Yeah, I'm just going to be like, hey, I'm playing like a really like kind of...
sleazy,
like I'm just like sleazy, like an asshole pot, like radio guy. Just do whatever you want, you know.
Do the kids swear?
No, they don't swear.
See, they gotta swear.
They'll say like, "What the heck?"
That's the class I would teach, is swearing stand-up comedy for kids,
and like making a theme song and being like, "Lock the playground down, out, down, now." Be like, "What's up? What the fudgers? What the heckers?" You know. Yeah, maybe they'll email me back, and we can do that one.
You can link up.
You can link and build with your
link
minor.
And build with the children.
With your minor brothers.
Link and build with the children.
That's... Okay.
I literally, one leg just fell off. I mean, like one...
Should we do a little listener apology?
Do a little listener apology, baby.
Let's try and maybe we get a little boost. Okay, hold on. All right. Oh, let's we got the one. Me and Ryan were together when this one came in the other night.
We were in bed.
You guys were together kissing.
We were together in bed,
sucking on toes,
sucking each other off.
Yeah, after we were done recording, Ryan and Grant immediately get into bed with each other, and they just go to sleep. And then they wake up.
We're exhausted. Yeah, we sleep for 17 hours.
Podcasting is hard. People don't realize how hard this is. What we do.
The chapstick looks pretty good. I've got one just like it in my bathroom, and I noticed that you went in my bathroom.
I stole your chapstick.
Grant,
bro.
are you using my fucking chapstick?
Yes. God, Burt's Bees. It's just
it's good.
That smell? Yeah. That's not my chapstick.
What?
I'll tell you that. You got a minty kind of thing going.
It's Burt's Bees.
You got a minty one. Don't put it by me.
Which one do you fuck with?
Regular.
This is regular.
No, it smells minty.
With vitamin E and peppermint.
Dude, at work, I'll go into the kitchen, you know, to chapstick up, you know, and my dishwasher, Rico, he always makes fun of me, and it really hurts my feelings. He'll be like, chapstick, dude, and I'll be like,
what?
Yeah, he like gives me shit for it.
Why is he giving you shit? You got dry lips,
dude. It sounds like you're working in a toxic environment, Tommy.
Listen,
I go, Rico, pipe down, dude.
Here's what you got to do, Tommy.
How about you zip it, Rico?
Yeah, how about you zip it?
You go, Rico. I know you're just saying this because you got your own stuff you're dealing with. Okay?
Yeah.
I know that you're just hurt right now. You're trying to hurt me because you're hurt.
Hurt people.
He's like
man.
so buff. He's huge. And I'm like, Rico, I could beat you up so
I'll
easily.
choke you out right now.
I'll snap you like a fucking celery stick.
He's like one of the strongest guys I've seen. I'm just like, dude, I'll take you down, man.
Oh, dude, speaking of workplace infractions, I got to demand apology from my boss, Sam Harriman, friend of the podcast, owner of Sisyphus Brewing. I meant to demand this a long time ago, but one time me and him were talking. This was after we'd known each other well for a while. And he's like, well, you're a libertarian, right? I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
You just have libertarian face.
Yeah, bro. Oh,
yeah.
That was that. And I was like, I am not a libertarian.
Like, no, dude,
brother.
I'm very left. I'm a leftist person.
I feel like Sam's got bigger libertarian vibes than me. He's a small business owner, man. Yeah,
you both do.
We fit the bill. We fit the bill. Okay. But yeah, apology.
Which is just guy who works in a brewery and has a beard, and that's
it. But I also wanted to before we get into the listener apology, last night me and Coleman were up at this gig in Brainerd. It's about 2.5 hours outside of Minneapolis, so you're out there, you know. It's a true road gig. You're dealing with some I saw like the Black Rifle, like weird, stupid jagged American T-shirt, American flag T-shirts and stuff. Very Blue Lives Matter crowd, and I'm up there with G. Cole.
Yeah.
And after the show, this guy comes up to us and he's talking to us and he's like, yeah, I used to have my thing, the show that I did with my buddy. We had a podcast during the pandemic, and we got up to 4 million subscribers, and then we got in a big fight and had to end it. And me and Coleman are like, what the fuck? And then I was like, well, what was the show? He's like, it was we talked about conspiracy theories and stuff. It's like, oh, that guy had a QAnon podcast. A gigantic QAnon podcast.
He was one of the main guys.
Yeah, dude, that guy stormed the Capitol. And but that's the funny thing, dude, is...
Do you think they had 4? There's no way. That's so many.
That's like, you would be making like $100,000 per episode.
You wouldn't quit doing that because you got in an argument.
Yeah. But he said his co-host was having the fans send heroin to him to the studio. And that's what they got in a fight about. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe he got 4 million downloads or something. I don't know. But either way, if it was doing numbers and it was a conspiracy theory podcast, my man's is completely Q-pilled.
Yeah, he's down bad for that.
But it is funny though. Like, you go out and all we consume is like our liberal bubble stuff, and then go on Twitter and social media and stuff. But then we had like a full good conversation with this guy, and he was a totally normal guy. And then that's the guy who's like storming the Capitol and stuff. It's just very weird. It's
very bizarre. Yeah.
Like, we've experienced it in Fargo. We've experienced it everywhere, where you're having fun with these people who would like execute you if there was a MAGA takeover of the country, but you're still chopping it up.
And then they're just like, and you're having a normal conversation with them, and then just like, and Michelle Obama's an alien, and you're just like, it's all right,
Yeah, I mean, but so I don't know. It's always weird going up there, and it can be a little bit depressing sometimes, making those people laugh, but also it's fun. Anyways, here is so maybe the move is we pivot to like a QAnon for kids.
Ooh, QAnon for kids. I like that.
Podcast.
Like very palatable, digestible QAnon theories.
Yeah, for kids.
We explain QAnon. You know how like you would explain like sex to like if you're a sex ed teacher. There's like a way to go about it.
Mm-hmm.
How would you guys explain QAnon to a child?
I would go. So Donald Trump is playing 4D chess. You would talk like them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you talk to kids.
Yeah, and they would be like, I really like this guy, the way he speaks to me. I'd be like, Donald Trump
I saw that on 8chan.
Here's the problem with something like this. To explain something like a child or to a child, you have to really understand it. I've never truly understood what QAnon even is.
That's because it's not real.
It doesn't make sense. Like everything they say, it's just like it's a new thing. It's like, well, there's adrenochrome, and people are drinking that from children, I think, and only Democrats are pedophiles. But it's like, no, dude, they're all pedophiles. Like all those guys are pedophiles.
There's not a single.
I'm not saying like Joe Biden or Hillary. I'm not saying they aren't pedophiles, but your guys definitely are too, dog. Like Trump is. Yeah, that's the dude. If you're an aspiring pedophile, you look at a guy like Donald Trump and you're like, well, that's the ceiling. Mm-hmm. I could be president of the United States.
They're saying I'm the Michael Jordan of being a pedophile. A lot of people are saying
a lot of people
that I'm the Michael Jordan, and I'm in my 1992 Bulls pedophile era.
Yeah. I think he's in his Wizards era.
Ooh.
That's what that would be my response. If I was a big liberal guy on Twitter and he tweeted that, I would go, I think you're in your Wizards era, Donald. Not knowing that Jordan still had like an incredible like
did he?
Single player season. Yeah, dude, with the Wizards he was still going off.
He would still drop 40, 50 a game.
It's just the Wizards sucked.
What was the baseball team that he was fucking with?
He was on a minor league team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what you would want to go for.
Yeah. But the Wizards, dude, when he was with the Wizards, he was still nice.
Is the Wizards still a team?
Yeah, Washington, D.C.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
The fucking D.C.
You know they used to be called the Washington Bullets?
Really?
Yeah.
I think they changed it. Yeah. New Orleans. Well, anyways, shut the fuck
The
up.
Chicago
Ryan.
Guns. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a low
The
energy
Minnesota
episode.
ISIS. Yeah, I play for the Minnesota Al Qaeda.
Taliban. Yeah.
The
Minnesota 9/11s.
Right.
The Boston pedophile. The Boston.
Tommy fell. The chair broke. It's in 11 pieces.
My man fell so hard.
Dude, the leg's completely off, bro. Dude, it's so bad. That's so...
Dude,
That's-
we're going to end up on America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh.
Dude, that's really crazy that happened. Oh my god.
No, it's not. Dude,
Yeah,
you're
no,
like, my chair
it was
is super broken.
We could tell the entire episode. It's like, wow, it's only a matter of time until this happens. Really?
Dude, this is truly... Look at
Nobody could have seen this coming. What the fuck? How did it break that bad?
It's so broken.
Oh.
Holy shit, dude.
What are
my
you going to
God.
do for the rest of the podcast? We still have 30 minutes left.
Oh my god. I'm gonna stand up. Stand up podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that was insane, man. that was
my God.
that was really embarrassing for me.
Can't wait to go and see that video,
Dude,
man.
his face.
Okay. This is gonna
Dude,
be
as soon as he goes the Chicago pedophiles, it just smashes. Like the timing of that was like serendipitous.
Oh my god.
Maybe that's the clip. That might be the clip. This is
That's the clip, baby. Listen, one of the worst episodes we've ever done, but maybe we've gotten one of the best clips. It's gonna be really good.
Wouldn't it be crazy if our chairs just broke right now?
Dude, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, let me get
A chair?
let me get another chair.
All right. What was I? God damn it. Oh yeah, this is a good time to tell everybody go subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're at 80 YouTube subscribers. Let's get that to 100. If you're hearing this right now, we'll put the link is in the description. Go see Tommy's fucking stupid little ass fall off his chair. We promise to have more sight gags like this every week.
That's one of the funniest things that's ever happened.
Yeah, I liked that.
Dude, that really hurt my arm.
Yeah, dude, it looked painful. It was like, you know what it was like? It was like when one of the Twin Towers collapsed.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah,
it just straight down.
Yeah, exactly.
Was that? Do you think that was Tommy's chair was a controlled demolition?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do.
Because a normal chair wouldn't fall.
Mr. President,
straight down like that.
Mr. President, a second ass cheek has hit the chair.
Yeah, me whispering in Grant's ear.
I'm
Grant's
trying
reading.
to explain a bunch of kids QAnon.
Yeah, there
Tommy's-
he is,
Sir,
and
sir.
there it is, man.
Sir, Tommy's chair just broke. Tommy's chair broke.
We're reenacting memes. Oh, dude, this is a good episode now. This is a good episode now.
All we had to do was Tommy had to get hurt.
Dude, I just had the fall. Man, that was, dude. I'm looking at the chair, man, and it's in 4 pieces. I mean, it's not just like one leg. It's 2
It's like
legs,
splintered.
and then also another part is. I mean, that's crazy. Okay.
What if Tommy would have died? He impaled himself on the chair.
Yeah, if I just hit my head in like a weird.
Yeah, we have to call 911, and then
But
we're
keep
like,
doing the podcast.
yeah, we're like, well, it's in New York. Like, well, this is Minnesota 911. How does that work?
That's a good question. How does that work?
Can I call 911 for someone who's not in my state?
You should be able to.
You'd think you should be able to. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Should we call 911 right now?
Somebody call 911.
Okay. Let's yeah, go subscribe to the YouTube because there's all sorts of hilarious sight gags like that every week. And also follow our Instagram and TikTok. We're getting the fucking social media back on track. So give us a follow. We're posting clips every week. So do that. at We Cool Podcast and write in anonymous apologies to demand or submit your own. And here we go. That's grantwinklescomedy.com/WeCoolPodcast. Hey guys, it's the guy from last week's apology, and I would like to demand a few from y'all. Uh-oh. One, for calling me a gay football player. Don't compare me to that new Velma that I'm pissed off about. All right,
we're really getting mad about Velma. Yeah, We Cool Podcast heads get really pissed at Velma in 2022. That's what we're mad about.
It's good to know that our listeners are just absorbing the opinions that we tell them to have, because that's what you want out of a fan base.
Yep.
Plus, the coach sucked my dick, so it can't be gay because I was getting head. All right.
Yeah, well, sure, buddy. Guess what? We made it all up.
Actually, well, hold on. I just did some fact checking, and that is true. That's not gay if the coach sucks you off.
Yeah. You're getting sucked. How can that be gay? I need, not that there's anything wrong with that. I need one apology from Grant for having that mullet for so long. Well, I'll never fucking apologize for that. So
I think that's valid on the listener's end.
Okay. Fuck you too, Tommy.
I'm siding with Grant here, but I understand where the listeners come from.
I'm reposting a clip, a stand-up clip from when I had the mullet, and I was just editing it earlier, and my God, did that look bad.
Your hair looks great. I mean, dude, you have a great head of hair. You have good hair right now. I think this is a valid
looks
apology.
pretty crazy in person. I'm going to be honest.
I need a shower. I'll be honest as well. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I got to take a shower.
I need to shower after this,
we
too.
know you, dude.
You want to shower together?
Yeah, dude, before we go to bed.
Nice.
We use one towel to dry off.
But the mullet looked insane. There were different generations of it. I think like the tight cropped mullet looks kind of good, but in this clip that I was editing, it's like long. And but I still won't apologize.
You don't even look like Joe Dirt. You look like Joe Mud.
John Mudd.
John Mudd. Call me John Mudd.
He needs an apology from Tommy for living with and having sex with his now ex-girlfriend, you fucking psycho.
Valid, and I am really sorry about that.
And one from Ryan for looking good but being insane.
Fair. Yeah, right. You can get one from me for that.
All love from your only Texas listener.
Thank you, Texas.
And buddy, I believe it's pronounced Tejas. So we'll let you slide on that one.
Used to be Mexico. They call it New Mexico now. Tejas.
Oh, you from the old Mexico?
Well, it sounds like a fucking shithole. Okay, I'm from New Mexico, and it's beautiful.
And also, I'm not a psycho. I'm just going through a tough time, and
no, you're a psycho.
And I'm a little bit in my toxic era as well.
Tommy's on his toxic shit.
I hate the in my blank era.
Why?
Because it just excuses being a fucking piece of shit.
It doesn't. Yeah, I mean, isn't that what?
Like when it's ironic,
toxic,
it's funny.
I'm going toxic mode, manipulative style.
And I'm in my abusing my fucking cat's era.
Dude, I had a woman. I will say this. I know. I did have a woman order a sweet potato at the restaurant, and she goes to her friend. She goes, "Not me ordering the sweet potato right now." And I was like, "Can I kill this woman?" Like, I'm like, "Hey," I went to my manager. I was like, "Hey, do you know where the kitchen gun is? I think I have to use it on a lady."
It's in a case
because she's talking.
In case someone speaks online.
He's got it rolled up like his knives.
Yeah, because she just said it's giving fall harvest, and I think I have to put someone down for talking like a teenager online in real life.
Tommy, do you remember?
Not ironically.
Do you remember you were living in Minneapolis? Me and you were smoking a cigarette outside of Comedy Corner Underground. We're like drunk. We're having a good talk. And then, so this chick who used to be kind of a comic, she would like do open mics. She comes up and then is just like talking to us also. And at one point she goes, "Oh my God, retweet." And I was like, I remember like we're having a conversation. I turned to her and I was like, "What the fuck did you just say?" And she was like, "Retweet." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, don't ever say that.
Yeah, don't
say that shit
That
again."
wasn't even like a thing, was it? Was that a thing?
Some people say retweet.
I remember this happening and going, no,
you can't do that. What do you mean retweet?
No, don't do. No,
you can't do that. What are you gonna do? Say what I said? You're gonna shout what I said to everybody else? That would be a physical retweet.
I love I love going so annoying with it though, like just like eating and being like, not me going mouth mode on this food right now for real, and people being like, shut up, dude, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm just saying stuff.
What is the like, the not me, like not the I get it, but it's like one of those things that you like can't grasp.
It's like it couldn't be me.
I know, right?
But it is. But
I one time spilt a little bit of water on a table, and a lady was like, "That's so me," and I'm like, "No, I'm me. Yeah, I'm so me.
No, I did this.
Like, oh, that's so me. Like spilling a little bit of. I do that too, and I'm like, don't put me in the computer. I'm in real life.
That's so Raven.
Don't meme me. I'm right in front. Yeah, I'm right in front of your face.
That's so Raven.
That's so damn Raven, Tommy.
That's so damn Raven.
My girlfriend and I have been watching the Dahmer show, which is pretty good. And we were watching like the first episode in the apartment, and I was like, you know, it smells crazy in there.
You know, it smells crazy in there. Yeah.
That's the closest I'll get to online speak.
Yeah.
I have been really annoying her by saying, you know, it smells crazy in there to pretty much anything.
It's fun. It's fun to do. It's fun to make
actually,
fun of it.
dude, I'm sorry that I said that to that chick because it is kind of really funny.
Yeah, but you can't do it earnestly. You have to be. Yeah, you have to be irony brain.
She was genuinely being really earnest.
Yeah, and her friend was like, "Get it? Like you should get it." She's like, "Not me ordering the sweet potato right now," and then her friend's like, "Do it."
Does your restaurant just have a sweet potato on the menu? Just one sweet potato?
You guys do only have like 5 menu items.
Yeah, it's not true. We have like literally 25.
You showed us 5 when we were there. You really, this is the menu.
Were there some meatballs? We got some meatballs.
There's meatballs
I think.
too.
Yeah.
It's a really weird menu. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just meatballs.
Yeah.
How about some fucking noodles with these?
They outsourced this like other chef who designed it, and like all of the cooks and chefs like that work in the kitchen are like, this is weird. Yeah. But whatever. Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
That's the thing with Swedish meatballs. It's like, where's the fucking noodles?
You can serve those with noodles or mashed potatoes.
I'm not a big meatball and potatoes guy.
What would be your? Have we done this? What would be your death row meal? What would be your final meal? This is a great question for Ryan. I feel like
the spaghetti that we got in New York, the Little Italy spaghetti.
from that gregarious Italian
from that
man
insane
who
guy,
spoke like 12 languages.
Dude, did we ever talk about this on the podcast? He's like standing outside, and
I was just in Little Italy yesterday. They bark you in.
Anyone who would walk by, he's like assuming what language they speak, and he speaks a bunch of languages. He's like, they're regular white guy. He's like, all right, come on, fucking Italian food. We got Italian cooks. I'm fucking Italian.
Free glass of wine.
Free glass of wine. Come on, sit down. And then like some Hispanic looking people will walk by. He starts speaking Spanish to him. And then he's just like,
he was guessing their nationality.
Yeah, dude, and then he was kind of
like
nailing it.
Chile, wasn't it? Like,
dude, he was nailing it. And then he's like, at one point, he's like speaking all these languages. There's like Chinese people walking by. He's doing that, and then he just turns to us. He goes, "I speak 156 languages.
And then it's easy." Just starts smoking a Marlboro Light right next to us eating our lunch.
That's so awesome. One of those guys was barking at me because I was walking through Little Italy yesterday, and he's like, "Hey, come on. What are you hungry? Come on. Yes, come on. Get in here. If you don't like it, it's free. It's on me. If you don't like it, free food." And we're just like what? Like, if you go, "I don't like it," he'll be like, "Well, what do you like? We'll make it." Like,
exactly.
Well, you gotta, what do you want? You want a bagel? Yeah, I'll go to the store and get you a bagel right now. I'll serve you $50. What is that? Is that good? You want to do that?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I love how parts of New York are just straight up like a county fair. Like, they got the T-shirt stands, and I feel like there's gonna be skee ball and like strongman competitions.
Dude, I was
and
like,
stuff.
I was drunk, and I was this close to spending like $30 on a shirt. Like, it's the I Heart New York shirt, but instead of the heart, it's a weed leaf. And I was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I was like, in the pocket, just like, yo, like,
am I a genius if I buy this shirt?
I almost bought the shirt that says "fuck you, you fucking fuck."
Yeah, fuck you, you fucking
Clay
fuck.
has that one, doesn't he?
Yeah, Clay's got that one. That one rocks, dude. Me and Dan Carney got shirts that say not Italian, just supportive, you know, with the flag. And we're gonna host a show an all Italian lineup.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
We're hosting like an Italian night show. We're just booking Italian comedians, and then we're gonna start up show. Be like, hey, we're not Italian, we're Irish, but we like what you guys have been doing, and we know it's not a choice. We know
Italian
you were born
night. It's Italian.
Who are you gonna get? You gotta get Racine.
Yeah.
Oh, Racine's in there. We're getting Clay in there.
You know Anthony DeVito? He'd be good.
Yeah, get DeVito, dude. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be great.
Bunch of wops. Bunch of filthy wops.
Jesus Christ. It is crazy.
See that you can't if you're not Italian, you can't say that sort of thing at me and Dan Carney's show that we'll be hosting Italian night. Come through. Italian comedy night. We're gonna flyer it in Little Italy.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I hope we get I think it's gonna be a great show, honestly.
Tommy, what would your last meal be?
Man, that's a good question. Some really, really expensive sushi, probably.
Can I change mine after we hear yours, Grant?
No, sorry.
When you get some,
I'm gonna change mine.
if you get some really, really expensive sushi with just like a great cut of fish, that's like so. I mean, that's because I love seafood too, and but here's my thing. Here's my favorite. My favorite food's Mexican food, and I would also just do a big ass fucking burrito with all the sauce and squawk, sour, you know what I mean? Just like a
smothered
smacking,
burrito.
Just like a smacking, I don't know. I'd probably go pork burrito, honestly. I've been going with that lately.
Like a pastor? Al pastor. You get that?
El Pastor. Dude, El Pastor, man.
Tommy getting a Chipotle
Mexican
burrito.
Yeah, I'm getting
last meal.
Chipotle.
Qdoba.
I'm getting Chipotle, and I'm getting sick from the lettuce.
Tommy, the seafood thing just reminded me of this Norm Macdonald joke I heard the other day. He's like, "Yeah, I'm on an all seafood diet. I see food and I eat it, as long as it's a fish."
Dude, he's great. The Conan clip I saw where he goes, he's like, "Well, one thing I would write in my memoir if I had is I would, I'd write about how I'm a deeply closeted gay man." And then Conan's like, You're gay? And he's like, no, deeply closet. I'm in the closet. Don't you know what deeply closet means? It means I'm too afraid to come out as a homosexual. I'm straight as an arrow.
God damn.
That's like one of the best jokes ever, man.
What's your
Dude, I think I'm just going big old steak, you know?
Yeah.
You
doing
Dude,
any sauce?
I'm buying a steak tonight, man. I'm going on a run and buying a steak and drinking a lot of water and getting healthy, getting back.
This is my steak order. It would be like like medium rare, prime rib. No, not prime rib. Like what's the one with the ribeye and the fillet? It's like a whatever. I forget what it is. But then like mushrooms, probably baked potato, onions. Just a classical martini, just ice cold martini.
You would just eat what my dad had
and
for
a glass
dinner.
of red wine. Yeah,
for 40 years.
Dude, I have this meal like once a month, and I would just get it again because it's a
little martini red wine combo.
Yes. You start with the martini before the steak gets there. Finish it when the steak shows up. Transition to red wine.
All right,
dude.
I'm gonna change mine real quick. I like balance.
Dude, you are a man of society.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You are a society. That's the only way I would describe you, Grant, right now.
A socialite.
You are a socialite.
A socialite who's sitting on death row
for being too social. I was simply too social.
I was on the flight logs. I was a socialite.
Okay.
If you Google Ghislaine Maxwell on Google, her whatever her title is pops up as former socialite. It's like,
oh my
God. Let's go ahead and update that.
Not talking to people anymore. All right, I'm gonna switch mine because I believe
switch it up. Baby.
I believe in balance in life. Okay, I like the yin. I like the yang.
I'm more of a fan of the yang.
I want my last meal to be the same thing that I had for my first meal. Some mama titty juice, dude. Some mama's titty juice.
Nice glass of mother's milk, please.
No, straight from the titty. I don't want the glass. That's going to ruin it.
Yeah, they got to make it happen.
Bring my mama in here.
Bring her in.
Make her lactate.
Maybe, yeah. I need dessert. Would you do dessert?
I'm not a big dessert guy.
And
but if I did
neither.
do dessert, I'd do a slice of cheesecake.
Ooh.
Love a cheesecake.
Vanilla ice cream, chocolate syrup.
God, yeah, I don't even. It is.
What are you doing with the chocolate syrup in there? The vanilla's not enough for you?
Well, Sunday.
Vanilla's not enough?
Nope.
You're not getting good vanilla.
Vanilla's enough. I could rock with just vanilla.
I'm just saying, if vanilla's not enough, you got to get better vanilla.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Just let the vanilla do the talking.
I had some ice cream the other day. It was banana ice cream with Nilla wafers in it, and it was so fucking good.
Was that a Ben and Jerry's?
No, it was from like this shop over in Northeast.
That's nice.
Fletcher's.
I'm probably gonna get into some ice cream tonight.
Yeah. I normally skip it, but like Kelly, my girlfriend, fucking loves ice cream, so she's always trying to go, and it's like every 1 out of 5 times she goes, I'll like get one, you know, because it's you can't just say no to dessert every fucking time. You can't be that guy. You can't be a dessert Scrooge.
You got to go once in a while.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, I can't believe, dude. My brothers and all my friends, they're going out again tonight, and I'm like, you guys. That's crazy,
dude. It's so wild because so I haven't drank for a week, which is like it's not. I know it's not crazy or anything, but normally I have beers pretty frequently.
You're a guy who enjoys beers.
Yeah, even if I'm not getting wasted, you know, you're bringing me back to that moment when you found that Bud Light in your fridge, and it brings up good feelings in my heart.
I saw that Bud Light in my fridge, and I've been doing this bit. I downloaded this app. Check this out. The iBeer app. Ryan, you're gonna want to take a look. So I go to the bar and I press this red button. A little beer fills up, and I go, "Oh, love this stuff. Love this shit, man."
Did you call it the iBeer app?
It's called the iBeer app, and look, I want everybody go download the iBeer app. It's got other options. It's got you got beer lager.
Oh, okay.
You got mouthwash milk, but here's the thing: you got
mouthwash milk.
Here, you got to pay $3.99 to access the other liquids.
What are they going to make? They're making mouthwash out of milk now?
Dude, yeah. But, dude, you guys got to get this. You guys got to get on this app.
Nice. This episode of the We Cool podcast brought to you by the iBeer app.
Dude, I downloaded the iBeer app, the iGun app, and the iLighter app.
I had the iGun app when I was a child.
Dude, it's so funny playing with like 2006 apps.
like iPod Touch, iPod Classic apps.
Yeah, you download, guys, everybody get back, return to your roots, download the apps that were released in 2004.
Yeah, only apps that you could have on your Razr flip phone.
Yeah, they're really fun to play with around people.
But when you aren't drinking, you realize you're like, oh, it's fucking psychotic to get drunk like more than 2 nights in a row, which I do regularly crazy. Because you wake up in the morning. Like I woke up this morning after a Saturday night gig, and I'm like, I would be so much more pissed off if I was like hungover right now trying to wake up.
Yeah, I went sober for a week and a half to like 2 weeks ago, and every morning I felt absolutely awesome.
Mm-hmm. By not doing something, you feel as if you've accomplished things.
Yeah.
I
went back to being down bad.
I might try and fly too close to the sun and go for 2 weeks here.
Dude,
good for you.
Go for it, man. I'll join you this week.
All right, let's do it, man.
Let's do it.
I've got something we can probably close out with.
Okay. Hey, sorry, this was a low energy episode.
Don't ever apologize. It's fine.
It's the podcast where we apologize.
God, you guys need to look up androgynous guys. You guys need to just do your own research, okay? Because I'm sick of getting ramroded here when I'm right.
It's a not even telling
you not to. We're just not agreeing with you.
Yeah,
I know. That's why I'm telling you. You need to do your own research.
We're not even really pushing back.
I'm done trying to sway you guys. I'm done getting ganged up on.
I think me and Grant were just like, that's pretty crazy, dude.
I'm done getting ganged up on for having an opinion. I took Zach's jacket.
Yeah.
During the festival, I needed one, and turns out it looked really good on me. Right. So I'm talking to him at the festival. I'm like, dude, let me take the jacket. Come on, it looks good on me. He's like, it does look good on you. So take it. And then I'm like, you can come over, you can look at some jackets that I have, and we'll do a tradesies. Because
jacket swap.
His mom is still furious at Tommy because Tommy stole one of Zach's shirts, apparently.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, she's still fucking mad about that, dude.
Why is his mom mad?
I don't know. But apparently this jacket, his mom gave him the jacket, so that makes it sentimental.
Is his mom
but
mad
it's like,
why would his mom be mad at me?
she hates you. She fucking does not like you, Tommy. But okay, so I go to CCU last night. Zach's
I did
there.
my best. What can I say?
Doesn't that just fuck with your head, Tommy?
So
It's okay.
Zach texts me this weekend. He's like, "Hey, Nina, my girlfriend, his girlfriend won.
Shout out Nina.
Shout out Nina. He's like, she won tickets to the Always concert, and I just see the beginning of it, and I'm like, oh, dude, hell yeah, I like that band. Are you inviting me to this concert? And then I open it. He's like, can you cover my shift at CCU? So I'm like, all right, yeah. Go down to CCU with the jackets, right? I've got 3 different ones from him to pick from. I got 2 bombers, a red one, and the NASA one.
You were going to give him the NASA jacket?
And then
Wow.
I've got like a warmer one. So I've got a utility jacket, right? Because I want this fucking jacket. It looks pretty good. So I go there, and Zach's trying them on. And he's like, okay, you know, the red one looks okay. Oh, the NASA one, okay. Mm-hmm. So he's liking those 2, right? He's walking around. And I'm gassing him up because I want this jacket. So I'm like, dude, they both look great on you. I'll tell you what, Zach, you can have
Zach,
both.
baby,
of them.
you're looking
Zach
fantastic in those jackets,
he's
baby.
feeling himself.
Yeah, he's uncomfortable, but he's feeling himself. He's trying to get a feel for the jacket, right?
Okay.
'Cause he's like, these are a little flashy for a guy like me, you know. He's
Zach,
never wore a
just
flashy
pull
jacket
the trigger,
like this,
man.
So he's wearing the NASA one, and everybody's kind of gassing him up with me. You know, they're like, okay, dude, yeah, all right, looks good. And then Ethan Peterson, comic, walks into the green room, and I'm like, Ethan,
Very dripped out comic.
yeah, I'm
also.
like, Ethan, tell Zach what you think of his jacket. He looks at him and he goes, it's not you, man. And Zach's like, what? You don't think it's a good jacket? He's like, no, it's a nice jacket. It's just not. It's not you, you know. Also, Zach is wearing this bomber zipped all the way up like he's Tom Cruise in Top Gun, and he keeps calling him. He keeps saying that he's Tom Cruise in Top Gun. So then I'm like, dude, don't listen to Ethan. It looks good. It looks good. You know.
Don't listen to this very stylish black man.
Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah,
and so
know
then
anything, dude.
I'm in the Zach's like about to go up, and he's wearing the red jacket, and he's coming up to me. He's like, you think I should wear the NASA jacket up there? And I'm like, yeah, dude, wear the fucking NASA jacket up there. Goes up, he has a good set. And then he comes off, and I'm like talking to him, and he's like, yeah, I didn't do the NASA jacket justice up there. You know?
Oh my
God, dude, you did fine, you know.
Have some confidence.
And so then
Zach.
I let him have the NASA jacket and the red jacket, honestly, just because I didn't really want to take them back. And I was like, I already got the jacket. So and then
you don't really wear those anymore, do you?
I don't. So I'm like, yeah, it's a win-win for me.
That NASA was a staple of your wardrobe for a while.
It was, but it got kind of tight on me.
That NASA jacket, it's seen some good days.
So then I text Zach. I go, what did Nina think of the jacket? Because Nina was mad that he gave me the old jacket.
Did his mom gave you?
His
mom
mom
gave him the jacket.
His mom was furious that he gave me his jacket because she's still mad at Tom.
And it's funny because he didn't really even give it to you. He let you wear it.
Yeah, and then I was just like,
took it home.
I was like, come on, man. So I message him. I go, what did Nina think of the jacket? And he sends me this. He sends me this clip of her.
They're good, but now he keeps saying the R word.
The jackets are good, but he keeps saying the R word.
Yeah, it's the energy of you is still on it, and
You're haunting the jacket.
yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. If Zach starts going up cocky, starts just getting cocky on stage because of the jacket, he's gonna become the funniest man in America.
It's like the movie Like Mike, you know.
Yeah.
It's like but like Bow Wow finds your jacket and immediately starts saying kind of racist things.
Dude, I fucking
talking about androgynous people.
Yeah, Bow Wow immediately goes and starts a podcast and starts saying questionable.
It's not questionable.
Having questionable takes.
Yes, that's very good. Well, the jacket saga will continue. I feel like we haven't heard the end of this.
Dude,
story.
I swear to God, listen, if you're a fucking local comic and you tell Zach that jacket doesn't look good on him, I'm gonna beat the fucking shit out of you because it looks good. It looks fine. And I have my jacket, which is the most important part of this saga.
Yeah.
Zach, if you're listening, No, there's no takesy backsies.
Well, you heard it here first, folks.
There's no takesy backsies.
Dude,
no
I've started
takesy backsies.
I've started sniffing during the dog joke, you know? I've started like sniffing the mic like when I'm like, yo, is that a woman? Yo, let me smell her pussy right now. Like, dude, the act out's
great bit.
That act out's been taking it to the next level.
Great
Sniffing.
bit.
All right.
Anyways.
Thank you so much for listening, everybody.
Yes. Thank you to Mark Maron. Shouts
Thank
out.
you to Mark Maron.
Thanks to
Mark
the
Maron, it was a
QAnon
pleasure
guy.
meeting you, Mark. You were really cool, and that made my night.
Shout out to Tejas.
Tejas. Hey, spread the word. Spread the love. Guys, podcast is growing. Tell your friends about it. Subscribe on YouTube to see Tommy break his little balls and nuts on the floor. Yeah, hit us up on Instagram and TikTok. We're posting clips from the show now, and they
Dude,
are
that was
funny.
That was the chair thing was.
Dude,
wild.
it's going to go viral.
It's gonna go viral.
And then people are
Dude,
going to
I
see
wonder
the last
how
thing
it
we
looks.
post.
Yeah, because I just probably just escaped from the screen. You know, I just go.
I can't wait to see it.
But it's probably a really loud bang.
It was pretty good timing, too, because I
Can we
literally
call?
was like...
We got to call the episode "Tommy Broke the Chair."